Have you ever considered how you would face the world if everything you held dear was taken away? Welcome to the realm of Stoicism, a philosophy that originated in the bustling markets of ancient Greece and echoes through the corridors of time to the present day. Stoicism, in its essence, is a philosophy of acceptance, of finding serenity in the face of adversity, and of exercising self-control in all aspects of life. The Stoics, as they were known, believed in embracing reality as it is, not as we wish it to be. In the face of life's changing tides, they sought tranquility, not through avoidance, but through acceptance. They cultivated an inner fortress, impervious to the tumult of the world outside. Theirs was a philosophy of resilience, of strength in the face of adversity. Stoicism, as we will see, is not about indifference, but about finding tranquility in the midst of life's storms. Our journey through the Stoic philosophers begins with Zeno of Citium. Born in Cyprus around the year 334 BC, Zeno was a merchant by trade before a shipwreck led him to Athens. Here he stumbled upon a book about Socrates that sparked his interest in philosophy. Zeno became a devoted student of various philosophical schools of his time, absorbing the teachings of the Cynics, the Megarians, and others. However, it was his unique amalgamation of these teachings that led to the birth of a new philosophy, Stoicism. Named after the Stoa Porcile, the painted porch in Athens where Zeno held his lectures, Stoicism places great emphasis on virtue and wisdom. It upholds the belief that virtue is the highest form of goodness and that it can be achieved by aligning one's will with the laws of nature. Zeno's Stoicism taught that our reactions, not external events, determine our happiness. He believed that we should accept whatever happens to us with a calm and composed mind. He argued that life is like a play. It's not about how long it lasts, but how well it's played. In his teachings, Zeno also stressed the importance of self-control and discipline. He believed that human emotions like fear, anger, and even joy stem from false judgments, and that the wise person is indifferent to these. To him, true freedom was not about doing whatever we want, but about wanting to do only what is in our power, a concept now popularly known as the dichotomy of control. Zeno's philosophy was not just theoretical but practical, meant for daily life. He encouraged his followers to live in accordance with nature, to practice mindfulness, and to accept the world as it is, not as they wished it to be. Zeno's teachings set the foundation for what we now recognize as Stoicism, a philosophy that would be expanded upon by his successors. His ideas have stood the test of time, resonating with individuals centuries after his death and continuing to influence modern philosophy and psychology. Seneca, a statesman and a dramatist, took Stoicism to new heights. This influential figure of the first century was not only a prominent statesman in the Roman Empire, but also a profound articulator of Stoicism. Seneca's eloquent writings, brimming with wisdom, have echoed through centuries, providing generations with a roadmap to a Stoic life. His essays and letters expound on the Stoic tenets of virtue, wisdom, and endurance. He emphasized the importance of living in accordance with nature, of understanding that we are part of a larger cosmos, and that accepting this interconnectedness allows us to navigate life with serenity. His life, however, was not devoid of trials and tribulations. Exiled, accused, and eventually ordered to take his own life, Seneca was no stranger to adversity. Yet it was through these hardships that he demonstrated the practicality of Stoicism. He believed that adversity was not something to be feared, but rather an opportunity for growth and self-improvement. In his writings, he often discussed death, a topic many shy away from. For Seneca, death was not a dreadful end, but a part of nature's cycle, a transition to be accepted rather than feared. He wrote, "Life is a journey that must be traveled, no matter how bad the roads and accommodations." He urged us to live each day as if it were our last, not with fear or despair, but with appreciation for the present and readiness for the future. Seneca's Stoicism extended to his final moments. When ordered by Emperor Nero to end his own life, he complied with a calmness that left even his detractors in awe. His death, just like his life, was a testament to his Stoicism. Seneca's philosophy, his writings, and his life are a testament to the enduring relevance and practicality of Stoicism. His works continue to inspire, providing guidance on how to lead a virtuous life, how to face adversity, and how to accept the inevitability of death with equanimity. For Seneca, Stoicism wasn't just a philosophy, it was a way of life. From the life of a slave to a revered philosopher, Epictetus embodies the Stoic ideal. Born in the 1st century AD in Hierapolis, modern-day Turkey, Epictetus was brought to Rome as a slave. His master, Epaphroditos, was a secretary to the infamous Emperor Nero. Despite his lowly status, Epictetus was allowed to study philosophy, a privilege that would set the course of his life. Epictetus's life was far from easy. As a slave, he experienced firsthand the cruelty and injustice of the world. Yet it was these harsh experiences that shaped his philosophy. He believed that while we cannot control the world around us, we can control our reactions to it. His teachings emphasized two main concepts: control and acceptance. Some things are in our control and others not, he once said. Epictetus believed that our emotions, desires, and actions are within our control. On the other hand, external events, the actions of others, our health, our status, are not. This philosophy is a core tenet of Stoicism. Epictetus taught that we should strive to control our reactions to the circumstances life throws our way. We should accept what we cannot change and focus on what we can. This, he believed, is the path to tranquility. Epictetus's teachings resonate strongly with the modern self-help movement, with its emphasis on emotional resilience and acceptance. After gaining his freedom, Epictetus established a philosophical school in Nicopolis, Greece. Although he wrote no books, his student Arian compiled his teachings into the Enchiridion and the Discourses, which continue to inspire and guide people today. Epictetus's journey from slave to philosopher is a testament to the power of the human spirit. His teachings remind us that our perceptions shape our reality. He showed us that it is possible to find peace in adversity, to remain calm in the face of chaos, and to find freedom in acceptance. Epictetus showed us that no matter our circumstances, we have the power to control our reactions and find peace. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king, stands as the final great Stoic philosopher. He was not just a philosopher in theory, but in practice, living out the principles of Stoicism during his reign as the Roman emperor from 161 to 180. Marcus Aurelius's life was marked by a deep sense of duty, both to the Roman Empire and to the principles of Stoicism. Unlike many emperors who were consumed by the pursuit of power, Marcus Aurelius saw his position as a responsibility, a chance to serve the people of Rome and uphold justice and virtue. Stoicism, with its focus on inner peace and virtue, became his guiding light, his compass in the turbulent sea of political power. His personal writings, known today as the Meditations, offer a window into his mind, revealing a man constantly striving for virtue and wrestling with the challenges of mortality. He wrote not for an audience but for himself, as a form of self-reflection and guidance. His thoughts on mortality are particularly poignant. He saw death not as something to be feared, but as a natural part of life, an event no more significant than birth. In the face of death, he believed that the only thing that truly mattered was how one lived. He wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This encapsulates the Stoic belief in the importance of virtue and the power of the mind. Marcus Aurelius also stressed the importance of living in the present, stating, "Never let the future disturb you. You will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present." His writings and his life serve as a testament to the power of Stoicism. Despite the pressures of ruling an empire, he remained committed to the principles of Stoicism, demonstrating that even in the midst of chaos and responsibility, one can lead a life of virtue and tranquility. Marcus Aurelius showed us how to live a Stoic life amidst the chaos of power and responsibility. Stoicism, as we have seen, has left an indelible mark on the world. This timeless philosophy, born in the bustling markets of ancient Greece and nurtured in the grand halls of the Roman Empire, offers valuable insights for navigating the complexities of modern life. It teaches us the art of discernment, the courage to accept what we cannot change, and the wisdom to focus our energies on what we can control. The lessons of Zeno, Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius echo through the ages, resonating with individuals across the globe. From managing personal stress to making ethical decisions, Stoicism provides a reliable compass. It invites us to view life's challenges as opportunities for growth and self-improvement, rather than sources of despair. In an era where we often feel overwhelmed, Stoicism stands as a beacon of resilience and equanimity. Stoicism reminds us that in the face of life's uncertainties, we have the power to control our responses and find tranquility.